Number 4, Baylor women's basketball lost to unranked Iowa State, 66-63. And I expect Baylor to be out of the top 10 now after this loss, and I would not put them any higher than number 12. Personally, I wouldn't. Or 11, easily. But no lower than like 16 or 17, to be honest. So what exactly happened? Baylor had a double-digit lead multiple times in the game, but they just Iowa State kept fighting back. And in the first half, Baylor was up 37 to 29. But second half, Iowa State scored 37 points. Baylor scored 26. But there's more to the game than that, and I'm going to go by play-by-play the last 2 minutes or so in the game. Okay, about 2:07 left. Emily Ryan missed the first free throw, but made the second. Dre Edwards missed a 3. Addie Brown got the defensive rebound. Then she turned it over with 1:30 left. And Jada Walker made a jumper to be down 162-61. Then Emily Ryan turned the ball over around 45 seconds left. Sarah Andrews got the steal and foul on Hannah Bellinger. And Jada Walker made both their free throws to be up 1. Then Iowa State called timeout, and Addie Crooks, around 24 seconds left, made a layup, which was assisted by Addie Brown, and got fouled on the play, but Addie Crooks missed a free throw. Dre Edwards got the defensive rebound. Baylor called timeout. Yaya Felder missed a jump shot. Around 14 seconds, Iowa State got the defensive rebound. Then they called timeout. Jay Walker fouled. Around 10 seconds left, and Hannah Bellinger from Iowa State made both their free throws, and Baylor called timeout. Sarah Andrews missed a 3, and Iowa State got the rebound. That was a game. Baylor did play better in this game in some aspects. One, it was a lot closer than the last one, if you don't know already. But they still didn't shoot the ball good, especially from the three-point line. 39.7% from the field on 63 attempts, but 26.7% on threes on 30 attempts. 62.5% on free throws on 8 attempts. 31 rebounds, centers offensive. 16 assists, 9 steals, 3 blocks, 17 turnovers, which is way too many, and 21 fouls. And they did have, that's 4 plus 4, that's 8 plus 3, that's 11, and 2, that's 13. And Baylor had 2 double-digit scores for 33 points, but it doesn't include 2 other players with 6 or more points that combined for 14, 8 plus 6. And Iowa State only had 14 points off the bench also. They shot 45.5% from the field on 55 attempts, so 8 less shots than Baylor, and still won the game. 35.3% on threes on 17 attempts, 71.4% on free throws on 14 attempts. 36 rebounds, 5 of those offensive. So Baylor did a good job on the defensive glass, but not good enough because Addie Brown got 11 rebounds, but only one of those was offensive. Keep that in mind. And 15 assists, 9 steals, 3 blocks, 21 turnovers, 14 fouls. But I will say the points on turnovers was an advantage for Baylor, 21-16. It's just, unfortunately, Baylor neither team had a lot of fast break points. Baylor had 2, Iowa State had 0. Points in the paint, 36-24 in favor of Iowa State. And Baylor had as big of a lead as 13 points in the game. And this team needs to get this Baylor team needs to get a reset button. And luckily, they're going to get one, and they don't have any other games. Only one game next week, not 2. So, and it's against UCF. One of the worst teams in the conference. Then again, they lost to Kansas, remember. But that was on the road. Then you have to play a ranked Kansas State team who defeated Texas. And they're unbeaten in the conference. You got at Oklahoma State. You got Texas at home, which they're not the same team as with Warren Harmon. Granted, I know that. And you got Houston on the road. That's the next 5 games. And now for Iowa State side of things, you're still unbeaten in the conference, but there's still a long way to go. Because this conference is a no nights off thing. It's not as good as the guys' side, I know, but it's close. It's getting better. And I knew this game would be a dogfight for Baylor. I knew. You got on the road to Texas Tech. You got TCU at home. You got at Kansas, which defeated Baylor. You got at West Virginia, who you defeated, and that's on the road. And you got Oklahoma State at home. So we're going to wait and see what happens. And I expect Baylor to wake up. And they're going to play a lot better against UCF. And they need to work on some things. And luckily, tomorrow's probably just like a film session, just to see what they did wrong and everything. In Iowa State, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but 2 double-digit scores for 38 points, and they did have 2 other players with 6 more points that combined for 18, 9 plus 9. So anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and see you guys later. On the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more, so make money out this course. Liking video, comment video, really helps the YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button. It's free, hit the notification bell as well. And this puts Baylor behind the 8 ball now. They have 2 conference losses. Now they're going to have to hope for Iowa State to lose 3 times here. I mean, that's the thing. And it's still possible for Iowa State. And the good news is for Baylor, they're tied with Texas. And there's still a lot of time left to make up for it. And they should still be at least a top 20 team. At worst case scenario. But at best case, like a top 15. And they need to work on their defense, their rebounding, turnovers, and whatever they have done wrong in these last 2 games. You got to get it corrected. And I'd rather for them to learn the hard lessons now than the NCAA tournament.